My name is Amy Washington,
And I'm Terrell Washington.
and I was diagnosed with Crohn's disease about 9 years ago.
And for me, it was about 18 years ago.
And we met through an online dating site. And I think that we both learned that we had Crohn's before we even went on our first date because Terrell was creeping on my Facebook and saw that I liked the Crohn's and Colitis Foundation. So he knew before we had even met that both of us were affected by IBD. And I think when it comes to day-to-day life, it's been much easier for us to manage our Crohn's because we both understand what the other person is going through.
Yeah, it definitely makes it a whole lot easier. I knew that going in. Just knowing that most people can't understand the day to day that goes in, that you may have an off day. And so that means you're going to have to cancel plans, or that you're just not feeling yourself. So it put me at ease, at least I can say, knowing that I was going in with someone who understood what I was going through.
And I will say too, when I had my first surgery about 2 years ago, I didn't really even have to communicate how badly I was feeling to Terrell. He stayed at the hospital with me in the old recliner overnight, and snuck in Diet Coke for me when I wasn't really supposed to be having it in the hospital. So like even just the ability to connect with making the small things really special when you're not feeling well has gotten us really far, I think, with our relationship and how IBD affects us.
For sure.
I think as we've lived together for now 2 years, it's also been really nice for us to go through things like colonoscopies together, because the prep is a whole lot easier when your partner has gone through the same thing as you have. So it can be a little bit less embarrassing. We have multiple bathrooms in our house.
Very important.
Whenever we travel, we know where the good bathrooms are. Yeah. So, anything else?
No, I think that says it. I mean, you understand. You're like, oh, you need some more time today. Making sure that you're good, making sure your partner's good. So it makes it very easy.
Yeah, and I think too, like we do try really hard to be mindful about our diet most of the time. So we know like cheese is a big trigger for both of us. So like if we're gonna have cheese, we both make sure that it's on the weekend and if we're not working the next day. And both of us exercise pretty regularly too.
And making sure you got good toilet paper. That's very important.
Yeah, I learned that real quick that you were obsessed with making
Good,
sure that we had good
good
quality
toilet paper.
toilet paper.
Very important.